Hello, my motor enthusiasts. A strategic move by Haas has landed them a coveted world championship point in the recent Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. Kevin Magnussen, who was given the task of driving slowly due to a split strategy decision, played a crucial role. Despite receiving two separate 10-second time penalties, Magnussen, with his tactical slow run, successfully held back the pack, allowing teammate Nico Hulkenberg to secure a significant lead. Hulkenberg's eventual pit stop didn't impact their position as planned. Our man came out still ahead of the chasing pack, thereby clinching the only feasible point for the midfield teams. Quite a classic show of teamwork and strategy, wouldn't you agree? Welcome back to all our listeners. This is your host, Enzo.
And joining him as usual, it's me, William.
We've got our engines revving with more exciting content lined up for you on our channel F1 Motor Fever podcast. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on any of our episodes. Full throttle, let's dive in. The Saudi Arabian Grand Prix brought an unusual but fascinating strategy to the fore. Haas had a gamble in their pocket, which involved Kevin Magnussen, of all things, driving slow. Normally, the thought of slowing down in Formula One would be a ludicrous proposition, but this time, it was a strategic move that worked wonders. Haas managed to secure a possibly crucial world championship point, thanks to Magnussen's slow and steady run. But let's not forget Nico Hulkenberg as well, who had a significant role in this strategic play. The team had anticipated that Nico would fall back once he pitted, but Magnussen's slow run held back the pack, allowing Nico to maintain his position. Quite a clever move, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely. It's a testament to how crucial teamwork and strategic planning can be in Formula One. It's not always about who's the fastest. Sometimes it's about who plays the game best. And on that note, Nico Hulkenberg has praised his teammate Kevin Magnussen for playing the team game. As he put it, scoring a point can be quite tough these days, but thanks to Magnussen's teamwork and a bit of luck, they managed to capitalize on an opportunity that arose.
Well, with 8 drivers all vying for the 10th position and just 1 point up for grabs, everything indeed had to be perfect. And let's not forget, Magnussen received 2 separate 10-second time penalties during the race, which could have been disastrous. But the team's quick thinking turned the situation around. They even managed to snatch the only feasible point for the midfield teams. That's what I call a strategic masterstroke.
Magnussen's race, despite his 12th position finish, was quite eventful, to put it lightly. There were numerous incidents, including contact with Albon and another penalty with Tsunoda. He admitted to some mistakes, but made up for it by playing the team game, which ultimately helped Nico and Haas secure that valuable point.
It's an interesting reflection on how even within the same team, experiences of a race can be so vastly different. On one hand, you have Nico, who managed to score, and on the other, you have Magnussen dealing with penalties and incidents. But ultimately, it all played into the team's strategy and helped them achieve their goal.
Absolutely. The dynamic nature of Formula One is what makes it so riveting, isn't it? Magnussen said it best. He might have had a challenging day, but his efforts in holding the pack back created the gap needed for Nico to score.
Very true. And with the top 5 teams having a significant lead, scoring points will be an uphill battle for many this season. But then again, as Hulkenberg put it, better one than none. So, every point scored will be a significant achievement.
It all adds to the excitement and unpredictability of the sport. Every strategic decision, every move on the track, can have a substantial impact on the outcome. It's a testament to the strategic depth and tactical complexity of Formula One.
William, have you had a look at what the virtual audience are saying about today's topic?
Indeed, I have. Here's a thought-provoking post by Danny Knight. He poses the question, quote, "How does Verstappen's dominance compare to Hamilton's? Here is the comparison," unquote. He then goes into great detail, comparing Hamilton's and Verstappen's historical wins, and analysing why last year's dominance could be the worst the sport has seen in at least a decade.
Quite a loaded question that will have plenty of takers. What do the responses look like?
Well, There's one from a user named NewAct who says, quote, "I think you'd have to be under a rock to not think Verstappen's dominance has been nearly unmatched, especially against Hamilton. And that's no slight against Hamilton. It's just the perfect storm at the moment. Generationally talented driver, fastest car on the grid, and cost cap that basically prevents anyone from realistically catching up materially," unquote.
Interesting perspective. Anything else that caught your eye?
Yes, a user named Holiday throws into the mix, quote, "and Checo," unquote, to which NewAct responds, quote, "Exactly. No dig against Checo either. He's in the same car, yes, but he's up against generational talent. Verstappen lives and breathes racing like few others. The man literally does iRacing the night before a GP," unquote. Then, there's a whole thread about Verstappen's iRacing habits and a light-hearted suggestion of making him use a controller in F1 to level the playing field.
That would certainly add a touch of unpredictability to the races.
Indeed, it would. Lastly, a user named Rolf Ski makes a noteworthy point about the cost cap being a double-edged sword. It brings the field closer together, but also limits the possibilities to catch up. He also blames the current domination on ground effect aerodynamics, which is so complicated that only one team really got it right. All in all, the online audience seems to have a mixed bag of opinions about the current situation in Formula One.
The ever-present ebb and flow of public opinion. We do love a healthy debate, don't we? And that's a wrap, folks. We've had a fantastic time discussing the ins and outs of the previous race, and we're so grateful you chose to spend this time with us. Remember to subscribe and tap that notification bell so you never miss an episode. We appreciate your support more than you know. Share the love and our channel with your friends, family, and fellow Formula One enthusiasts on WhatsApp, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, or even at the pub. If you've enjoyed our chat, do let us know in the comments.
Absolutely. We're here every day, bright and early, just like your morning cuppa. There's plenty more where that came from. We're all set to bring you more exciting rundowns, so keep your eyes peeled.
Thank you once again for joining us. We're already revved up for the next episode.
And remember, pedal to the metal, keep your gaze on the road. Our channel's content is pure gold. Stay safe, everyone.